Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing's Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a daily psychic tarot reading, checking in on the day's energies, tuning into divine guidance, seeing what messages there are, you can use. Boy, messages already coming in. It feels like some of you have got some like big questions. Not just big questions, but it feels like you're right on the precipice of allowing big answers to come in. Can you let go of the energy of the question for long enough to receive the vibration of, can you let go of the energy, the vibration of the question for long enough to allow the vibration of the answer to come in? That's been coming up a lot in my one-on-one readings, which, by the way, I'm so enjoying getting to meet so many of you, YouTube subscribers, people who follow me in this space. Getting to meet you in that one-on-one space, reading space, has just been the best. So appreciate all of you, and welcoming anybody who's maybe been on the fence about getting a personal reading. So anyway, it's been coming up a lot, the really a discipline with your crown chakra, not allowing thoughts to just think you because you've been thinking them. Those thoughts have a lot of momentum, but allowing learning mindfulness practices, quieting the mind. What's interesting is the people who are most allergic to, most the people who hate mindfulness practices, just, it's so annoying. They have an aversion to it, are usually the ones who need it the most, who are wanting that seniority in your crown chakra, being able to own your own energy and own your own feelings and your own thoughts. So, all right. Let's start with the past. In the past, we've got the Hanged Man. From the vice versa tarot deck, not only are we at night, but it feels like it's hard to see. But then there's these two people watching, maybe commenting on you being stuck. They're not helping. Oh, look how stuck they are. Yeah, very stuck. It's so interesting. I feel like there's kind of, we don't talk about how stuck they are. Oh, we don't talk about how we tied them up there. Let's not look at how we tied this person up, how we created this scenario. Instead, let's just this person's very stuck. Let's judge that. Totally ignoring the fact that we put that person in that space. Okay, that's an interesting. Okay, so a message came in. I feel like the messenger that came in was your own higher self, your divine guidance. It's like, hey, wait a minute, you're not just stuck. I don't think you're acknowledging that you have allowed others to put you in a position of sacrificing you. Oh, someone sacrificed you, sacrificed a connection. That's real. Oof, wow. Okay. Feel like you do feel like you were sacrificed. I do feel like you feel like. I'm getting like a group feeling. For some of you, there might have been a person who sacrificed you, but I'm getting like this was one, it feels really brutal. Secondly, it's people working against you. Gosh, feel like a conspiracy theory here, but it does feel like I keep seeing more than one group of people who have sacrificed you, willing to throw you to the wolves, throw you to the fire, throw you away, throw away the connection. And this created a scenario where you had to go within to find your love, to find your care. What's really amazing is these people have treated you so cruelly, and I think they wanted you to mirror that, and maybe for quite some time you did as well. Like, I am not cared for, I am not loved, I am not appreciated. Their hope was that you matched and mirrored that energy so you would not like yourself, that you would treat yourself the way they treated you. I feel like for some of you, you did carry on a self-destructive, a lack of care for yourself on different level, different people out there listening. However, in the end, what I'm getting is that this awoke something within you. Like, maybe the cruelty got so much that it sparked something within you, and instead of finding that loving energy outside of you, you found a hidden spring of love within yourself that you started to tap into. All right. In current energy, we have 7 of Cups. I feel like you do have a lot of options right now, but they're I do feel like you're having to take your time and discernment to figure out what is an illusion and what isn't. Is this person real, or is this person, is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? All right, so right now it looks like what is this? Okay. That's okay. Yeah. All right. There we go. You've got a lot of people in your energy right now. No wonder the Seven of Cups. Like there's a lot of people in your energy that you're having to um discern. It looks like you're attracting people who are upright. Looks like you might be attracting the attention of someone who is a leader, maybe a business leader. And they've got a lot of abundance, stability. So that feels like that affects your first chakra, your health, your finances, security, stability, safety. Then you have someone else, might be a little immature for you. I feel like this person who's in your energy, you might have more of a romantic, like romantic question. I don't know. I don't, then you are showing up as incredibly psychic right now, very intuitive. That this expansion in your third eye chakra is for some of you, you might be seeing, sensing, or feeling more information coming in through that third eye chakra. However, it feels like you're not able to interpret the accuracy of your interpretation right now, because there's so much more coming in through like the aperture, no more light coming in. I think it's one, it looks like some of you are trying to translate everything that comes in. I'm translating, and so you're trying to translate packets of light information that it could take decades to unravel, and you're trying to understand it now, like that. At some point, you will be at that space, but there is a need for you to allow time to unfold and show you what these packets of light information have. Hope that makes sense. You also, some of you have a child. Those of you with children, you also have at least one of your kids in your space. Very loving. This is someone, if this isn't your child, it's someone who you have some type of connection with, very loving connection. Like the people who are showing up in your energy right now, it's all it. Even if there's something a little confusing about this love offer person. However, they're not a bad person. They're activating and stirring some things up for you to make choices and decisions. But I feel like this person is just like most of us, we're just trying to do their best. I feel like this person is on a quest to find love. And I feel like that's matching. However, I'm not sure you guys are, I think you're figuring out you're not, I feel like you both are on this quest and your paths have crossed and you're like, huh? Is that you? No. Okay. All right. Good. Go find your person. Good luck. It feels more like that. I don't know. This energy has been showing up the last week or so in the readings. And sometimes I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like, no. Yeah. So it's going back and forth. This expansive, contractive energy. Very curious. If this is your child, switching back to this energy, they love you. You definitely love them. And I think sometimes it's hard to allow them to show you, like your love for them is very loud. It permeates the whole surroundings. It's like a floodlight, a spotlight, very strong. That's beautiful. That's wonderful. I feel like you guys have mm, learned a lot about each other, are learning about each other, care about each other. That's beautiful. All right. So in the center of your reading, your higher self, the tower. So the tower talks about an unexpected change, an unexpected shift, that an unexpected disruption, because whatever someone or a group was trying to build a tower on a foundation that was not strong enough. And so you can't keep building higher and higher when the foundation can't hold, can't be stable for that growth. So eventually, anything that's built on this has to crumble. Towers come in. This is like an act of God in a way. Like it's time to stop trying to build something on a faulty foundation. It's something about manifesting. Something someone was trying to manifest and create. It was something that was not true. It was masked. It was hidden. It was a false narrative. This is someone trying to manipulate the truth and trying to grow and build off a foundation of lies. The lies, the lies mask who this person is. Whoever did this. This might be one person, but it feels like there's been a lot of people in your energy. In the past, it felt like a group. Maybe this is because it's talking about society or your family, some group that you were involved in. So it feels like someone consciously, purposely tried to manifest some lies to hide behind. Why is this coming up now? What's this about? Yeah, this is someone who wow, the tower's coming, the tower's here. The lies are being exposed, the mask has come off, and yet this person is still terrified of the truth, fear of change, fear of loss, and they are sticking with the lie. Die with the lie. Wait, that's an option. And they are definitely doing okay. Wow. They don't see the writing on the wall. The tower's here. People are seeing this. The lie's out. But if I don't acknowledge, if I just keep lying, so now this is really, I mean, it's already affected this person. I mean, they're La 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 la. No, if I don't acknowledge it, then it hasn't happened. It can't get any worse. I think this person thinks that it would get worse if they acknowledged the lie or lies. The worst has happened. It would feel so much better to just accept. They don't see it that way. They definitely are experiencing this like I will never give up. I will die with this lie. They think that this is going to lead to victory. They also have misconstrued how to manifest. Manifesting from a foundation of truth and acceptance, and then you can build on that. Eventually, whatever is done in the dark comes to light. I think this person is really bummed that you are having a victory. It's public. You're having a glow up. People are supporting you. I mean, even in the current energy, that's what I was reading. Like everyone's showing up for you. You're showing up for yourself first, most important. You're using your discernment. Like, I'm not sure who and what's right for me. So you're not jumping into anything. I feel a great deal of appreciation for those who are showing up for you. Feel like people are tuning into that Six of Wands, victorious energy. And there are people who want to ride your coattails into victory. So I feel like you've got a good head on your shoulders. You're recognizing what's happening. You're being smart. You're no longer stuck. Whoever this is who's having a tower moment, I feel like their energy was a constant Two of Swords stuck energy. That they are master of confusion and indecision. They just don't make choices. And then they get really upset that the universe creates a tower because of lack of ownership in their decisions. They're definitely playing victim. But what I like about this for you, this energy, is that you're not confused anymore. You are just making decisions. When the time is right, you're not rushing decisions. You're not putting decisions off. You're allowing time to unfold and show you what's for you and what's not for you. You're not jumping to conclusions. You're not living in a land of expectations and fantasy. Dang. All right. Your challenge right now is Seven of Wands. Can you see so in the vice versa, this might be a more typical Seven of Wands illustration. Standing your ground, protecting yourself. And this is in the dark. I feel like the challenge has been that you've had to defend yourself and protect yourself against people, and you haven't told. I don't feel like it's public knowledge that these are people in your inner circle, maybe family members, people who should be protectors and those who care and love and appreciate you. And instead, I feel like you've spent a lot of your life having to protect yourself against those who are closest to you. It is in the dark. It's a secret. Why is this a challenge? I think it's interesting that you are also drawn to and attracted to, because it's familiar, somewhat evasive energies. You're used to chasing, you're used to being around people who are pretty impulsive, ruthless. They want what they want. Who have unrealistic expectations, and then they put expectations onto others, project expectations. And what's interesting is I feel that there's this aversion as I'm describing it, but there's also a part of you that's this type of person attracts you. Maybe not those aspects. I feel like they're disguised. They come to you and they seem like a leader, a visionary. It seems like they've got so much in common. They've overcome so much. They give off this air of maturity, very focused. Yeah, and yes, they might actually have those qualities, but it's mixed in with this impulsiveness, ruthlessness, high expectations that they project onto the people around them. They make hasty decisions. So I feel like in the past you've been attracted to people who switch their energy depending on who they're around. So they're a bit of a chameleon. And so when they're around you, they're reflecting back what you want to hear, what you want to see, what you want to feel. So I feel in the past that worked on you, but now I feel like you know yourself, and that might work temporarily for a meeting or two, but you're like, something's not right. This does not feel, I feel like you're listening to the red flags. And then by listening to the red flags, you're learning to trust yourself. You're becoming more abundant, nurturing. You feel like you're using this amazing energy that you have, and you're healing yourself. You're focusing on yourself. It's like you're learning how to parent yourself. Supporting yourself, nurturing yourself, being a cheerleader. I feel like you have learned how to, it's like you've switched that inner critic to an inner cheerleader, or you're in the process of switching out aspects where you're really tough on yourself, maybe even mean to yourself, maybe even attacking yourself. Some of you might have autoimmune issues as a reflection of attacking yourself, of being really hard on yourself, which was at some point what was happening in your past, and also what someone who's having the tower, what they wanted you to attack yourself and not like yourself. However, in the current energies, the reflection in your environment, who you are attracting to you is how you feel about yourself now. Stable, secure, really good at business, creating wealth and security, prosperity. You are lovable. People are noticing how lovable you are. They're interested. They're drawn in. You're very psychic. You are tuning into aspects of yourself that are very powerful. And you're seeing people, whether this is a relative, like actually your child, or someone who has that kind of parent-child connection with you, people who want to come and support you. So basically, overall, what I'm seeing is this beautiful shift in your energy, seeing where you've been in the past and where you are now, and celebrating the beautiful reflection that is you. So, all right, I hope this was helpful. Take care. Bye.